live from Gene Autry Way. Welcome to Angels Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Los Angeles Angels.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Reed Detmers. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And there's a ball.
One strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be, so we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And here it comes. On a line, base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. And it remains 2-2. Weatherholt, the lead runner at second. Herrera on at first with nobody out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout in position. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Runner takes off. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meckler grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. High fly ball out to left field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. So the Cards strand a couple, and now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium. And pitching here today, Hunter Dobbins. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Mike Trout. Fastball for a strike. One out, base is empty.
Ball 2.
That one just misses. 3-2 now.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played an inning, no score. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Mason Wynn. Hit on the ground to short. Neto fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, Jose Fermin.
So digging in, Jose Fermin. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. No score here in the second. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And up next for St. Louis, Blaze Jordan. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. back in Anaheim. And the batter now, Vaughn Grissom.
Third baseman.
Here's a 1-1. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Joe Adell. Foul ball there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Wade Meckler. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. The next pitch misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Pedro Pajes. That's too low. 2-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. And that one popped in the air, left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ivan.
Now here is Ivan Herrera. Top of the 3rd, no score. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning, and here is Josh Lowe.
Hey! The count is full.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now 2-1. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Full count.
This one in the air, right field. Walker sizing this one up. And there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball 2.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Save consecutive with a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And now 2-2. Rip to third. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. Angels leave one, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jordan Walker. That one the other way. Peraza. One up, one down. Alec Burleson digs in now. One down, base is empty. Base knock, center field.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And a base hit. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
The shortstop, Mason.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's going to be Mason Wynn. Late with the swing there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 68 getting ready to go. Number 70, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now here is Jose Fermin. Oh, he can't hang on. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nolan Schanuel. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vaughn Grissom. 1-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Schanuel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So now the DH spot, Joe Adell. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a ball. And to grab the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Wade Meckler. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That to right. Walker gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, we got this. We got a good vibe and we're smiling. We got
and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Win. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 68.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan. Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Cardinals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, Bill, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a foul straight back. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ivan.
Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. Two outs. Way high with that one.
One strike.
And it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. The run scores from third, and it's a 1-run game. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Walker now at the plate. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two 1 pitches in there. The count is even.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Cards on the board with this double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Scott Blewett. Tyler Heineman getting ready to hit. And a 3-1 on the way. There's a strike.
Count full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Zach Neto. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mike Trout will hit next. Heineman leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Laser could be trouble. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Swung on, belted. Walker going back and out of here. A 3-run homer, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see George Soriano on to pitch here. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 down, base is empty. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
3 balls.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Gets him to chase after that one. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Justin Brule, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stanek also getting ready. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Wade Meckler. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 70.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stepping in, Alec Burleson. High in the air, out to right. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Now the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. 1 down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Brent Suter appears to be getting loose. Number 52 warming up as well. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike. The Halos leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one hit to right. Low. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The batter, the shortstop, Mason.
2 down, base is empty. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit hard, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's going to be Jose Fermin. And that's in for a strike. Win the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up. Peraza makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Angels 5 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Ball 2.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On the ground, Jordan tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Josh Lowe.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
And it's 1 and 2.
strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Now batting,
Tyler Heineman now at the plate. And it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fermin makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. That's in there, and the count 1 and 2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pedro Pajes.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now, Ivan Herrera comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, low. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Stays alive.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Alec Burleson would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Stanek. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now back, first baseman.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boo.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Velasquez. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brent Suter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. In the Angels bullpen, number 52, the left-hander up and throwing. Silson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you got to break it back as you drive back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Vaughn Grissom. And there's a ball. That one
3
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Three-two now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Three-two. Out to center. Fermin has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
And now the DH, Joe Adell. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tap foul at the plate.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Weatherholt to first. That is the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New pitcher on now, number 52.
Number 52.
Jose Fermin digs in now.
The center fielder, Jose Fermin.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Trout ranges back on the warning track and hauls it in. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. Next pitch, not close, up high. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Zefferjohn, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. There's a strike. The Cards down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Pedro Pajes. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Jordan, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
1 strike away. Right through there, got it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.